Rider. You gotta stop listening to the rumor that comes in.
I want to look at that. See inventory. Now let's see. Weapons, armor, 2 types of arms. This is better, so let's, how do I equip? No, I don't want to deconstruct it. Oh. Do I have to go in profiles? No, that's my inventory. So how do I equip? This is not straightforward like Dragon Age. I will have to figure that out another time. still looking for the credits. The Tempest. Anyway. Apparently there's a memory here. Okay, let's turn around. Wait. So that's the extraction point. Where is it? Here. Is it around this area?
Pathfinder, over here. Pathfinder, Prodromos Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Podromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I lost and looking for purpose. Sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Things were easier. So much already built. We get to do it all again. For good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family. Maybe they miss me. But I know where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Eyes on distant stars, always have been. Of course.
another eidetic trigger sim?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder. This is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder.
I keep wanting to look for.
We came to explore and learn. Control the
That's the.
datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to get them.
You haven't got a fuel cell. Master says there's... Oh, shit. No one said VDs were by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think Eos is really going to be special.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
I couldn't agree more.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. It failed. I grew up there watching a park. When I left, got infrastructure, civil, but unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Veritas right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
Not much of an accent, but...
Round. An actual sunlight to wake up to. This will be great.
Enjoy it. I'll be out collecting moisture.
Bradley asked about it. Is there anything he's not overseeing?
I think he feels safer when Fox shuts the door.
Now, where is it? Can't find the rotor, and I can't find the... Huh.
Pathfinder.
Okay,
A word
so...
you.
Huh? What's that? supply officer.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on Eos.
Is Eos trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... the... still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
There's sand in my everywhere.
Hello there. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on Eos, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the plan. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
I'm still trying to figure out the map. It's indicating that I need to go here, but then when I get here, it's indicating other things, and it confuses me. Huh. Okay.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down.
Okay, so let's head to the mid bay.
Right. August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the Initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seems like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
Alright, another mystery. Something to check out some more. And let's remember to save. And let's call on the Nomad. So that we can get around more easily. Let's try to figure out how this nomad thing works when it's scanning and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out how to roll with it. Totally going the wrong way. Typical. Yes. You've never seen me in a racing game.
Getting all 6 wheels off the ground.
We're outfitted best we can be. Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for Eos. Get ready to fight! Come through!
Yeah. Me in a racing game? Ugh, totally the wrong way. If it's not Mario Kart, even if it's Mario Kart, like, seriously. Let alone me going the wrong way continuously. Okay. Okay, what's this? Okay, so it does this. Toggle mini computer. There are scanners.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
What's the mining interface? Get out of here, you bug. You're bugging me. What's the mining interface? Oh. Is that it? Too close to a mining drone. Oh. Well, what do you know? I'm getting so far. Okay. Like, people do not give me advice.
Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them. The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Do not give me a driver's license. By now. Ugh. Okay. Up here.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, I'm so far. Well, now I know how to mine. At least now I know how to mine. Okay, there's the monolith. Okay, and it was close to here. Okay.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it. We've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Yep, I agree. Okay, so where is that now? Investigate resilience. Work all the way there? Really? Okay. Yes, let's fast travel. But exploring unknown planets is not something I typically enjoy doing. I prefer exploring the hinterlands for like the umpteenth time.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this planet.
Hopefully Podromos sets a high bar.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Who do? Who don't?
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Help us! Please!
I think I see them. And now that I know how to probe, I might be able to just go there and scan. Yay! Now that I'm so happy I figured it out. Whew.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Cool. Okay, so that's done. So let's, okay, so let's go scan the area. Just save over here. Okay. Yeah, it's very hazardous. There's over here.
Life support. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. Life support is failing.
Ah! Whoops. An undetected metal. Yeah, and I can't probe it. I can't. It's not working. Obviously, it's not working. I will have to research it on how to do that. How to detect it, how to probe it, because it's not it's detecting.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos, I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah. Hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics, or let crisis response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice. Nice work.
Okay, well, it kind of looks like we're done for now. Here. Pretty much. I already kind of explored this. Why was it still say explore resilience? I don't know. But anyway, viability 78%. Not bad. Alright. Well, I suppose the next step after this is to return to the Nexus and talk to people. Return to my ship and talk to people. Return to the Nexus and talk to people. Resolve that that murder investigation thing. Yeah. Planning future gameplays for future days. Let's not crash this. Yeah. Okay, where's the extraction point? Go to the journal. Priority ops. And it's going to show me the extraction point. Well, this has been productive and fun and informative. We discovered glitch. drive. Though that was not new. Yeah. And we just got the legs. Alright. So let's return to the ship. Yes. Depart.
Ascent go.
Exactly.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.